Hi, how are you? If you're new here, welcome. I'm Delilah. Nice to meet you. I am currently down over 200 pounds. 120 of those pounds was done on my own prior to a type 2 diabetes diagnosis and then subsequently beginning my homie Mounjaro. So, with the help of a GLP-1, I suddenly was losing weight again. I had stalled at 120 pounds. I couldn't lose anything more than that for over 6 months. It took me 6 months to lose 5 pounds. Yeah. So over an entire year, I lost 5 pounds. That's it. Could not lose another ounce. Then we started Mounjaro, and I am now 98 pounds down since beginning Mounjaro. So in total, 215 pounds down. I still have about 130 pounds that I want to lose. If that sounds interesting to you, please feel free to subscribe, join the family. We are the Pickle Posse. I love pickles. I can't help it. I'd love to know if you think I can do it. Think I can do it? So today we're going to be talking about something that I've been thinking about for a while. I often get asked this, like in my personal life, and I just haven't felt that I was like ready to address it, right? But I am going to today anyway, so here we are. Can you be body positive and still want to lose weight? That is today's question. I would love to know what you think about it. Go ahead and leave your thoughts on this in the comments down below. I would love to know what you think about this. But here's how I feel. It's a fair question, and honestly, it's very complicated, but it's also real. So let's talk about it with nuance, care, and no judgment. I'm not here to judge you. I'm only here to tell you my thoughts and opinions on this and what I have experienced being somebody who, not the ideal, but in the movement. I would have been known as something like super fat, right? Because apparently there are categories. There's like fat, super duper fat. I don't remember the categories, to be honest with you, but I was not just a normal fat body, right? I was a supersized fat body. I feel like because there's even categories in the body positivity movement, that already tells you that there's a problem, right? Because the whole ideal behind it is that all bodies are worthy, period, regardless of size, whether you're small or large, you are worthy, right? But for there to be categories, that kind of makes me question, why are there even categories to begin with? If all sizes are equal, why are there categories? But I don't know. I've never gotten an answer to that. First, let's break it down. Body positivity is the belief that all bodies are worthy of love, respect, and care, no matter their size, shape, color, ability, or gender. That includes thin bodies, fat bodies, disabled bodies, aging bodies, every single body. It's not about loving how you look every single second of every single day. It's about knowing that your worth isn't tied to looking a certain way. Now, that is the ideal, right? So the body positivity movement, on the other hand, is separate from the personal belief, okay? So I want to make sure that we are on the same page with that. They are two different things, although they often get mistaken for the same thing. This movement has very deep roots in fat activism, especially led by queer, disabled, and plus-size bodies. The original goal was to fight discrimination in healthcare, fashion, the workplace, and media, and to demand visibility and equity, not just self-esteem. So when the movement started being used in marketing by thin influencers or brands, a lot of folks who built the movement felt erased. So can you still lose weight and still be body positive? Here's my answer. Yes, you absolutely can be body positive and still want to lose weight, if that desire is rooted in self-care and not self-hate. If you're working on healing your health, supporting your mobility, managing chronic conditions, or just trying to feel more at home in your own body, that doesn't mean that you're rejecting body positivity. It means that you're practicing body autonomy, and that's part of it too. However, there are a lot of people in the body positivity movement who do not believe that. They believe that if you begin to want to lose weight or are actively trying to lose weight, that you've fallen into societal standards, which apparently is against the beliefs, right? So my personal take, for me, I'm on a weight loss journey. I'm also working on being more body positive. And yes, those two things can exist. Because for the first time in my life, I'm not trying to shrink myself to be lovable. Instead, I'm trying to heal. I'm trying to feel good in my joints, support my blood sugar, show up in my life for not just myself, but for my family. I told you guys this time last year that I had a new why. And when I went to my brother's graduation at UCLA, I realized that at my size, although I had already lost over 120 pounds at that point, I couldn't keep up. It was very difficult for me to go up and down the stairs of the bleachers, to go in and out of the bathrooms, to go with my family to take photographs, because my body hurt so bad. I hurt so bad. I had no energy. I had tried so hard, but I just couldn't do it. And that is when I realized that I needed another why. My other why was because I wanted to live. I wanted to live a long life with my family, being able to do things with them and not hinder them. I wanted to be in the family photos, even though I hate taking pictures. I didn't want them to suffer because of me ever again. I'm done with shame being the driver. And to me, that's body positivity too. So yes, you can want to change your body and love it at the same time. You can work on your health without hating yourself into it. You can choose what's right for you. And that's the whole point, is it not? Body positivity isn't a finish line. It's a practice. In your relationship with your body, that's personal. It's sacred. And it gets to evolve. If this hits home for you, or has brought on any additional questions, let's talk about it in the comments. Have you ever struggled with this tension between body love and body change? You're not alone. For me, I've never, ever loved my body. I still don't, but I'm working on it. I want to love her the way that she loves me, because she has loved me so much that she continues to carry me on day in and day out for 40 plus years, being well over 300 pounds. If that isn't love, I don't know what is. If this helped, hit the like button. Share it with a friend that you know may be struggling with the same questions. And if you're not already, remember to subscribe. I'm going to give you your digital ads. I hope you guys are having a great day. I would love to hear all about it in the comments down below. Let's go ahead and drop a heart emoji in the comments down below. Let me know you made it this far. And just remember, body positivity, the movement, has taken on a life of its own. But guess what? You can take it back. You can use it for exactly what it was always meant to be. A reminder that at any size you are worthy. You are worthy. And I'll see you later.